you ready? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Snuffleupagus. Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
I'm Ryan Seymore.
How you doing, man? You
Pretty
feeling
decent.
all right?
A little bit of the sniffles.
Little sniffles?
Little sniffles.
I'll give you a hug later. Later, after the show, because I can't get sick right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Not right now, man.
Because we got to talk about books.
Yes, we're about to talk all kinds about these books. Okay, so we've got two that are the same, then we differ on some things. Where do you want to go?
Oh, it's kind of a toughie. I can start with Dark Arc.
Let's talk about Dark Arc, because I read it, but I had some other stuff I want to talk about. So let's talk about this.
All right. Aftershock.
Yes.
Cullen Bunn.
Yes.
Wando, which I think is one of the greatest names
it is
of all time.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
So most of us are familiar with the Noetic Flood story. And in this, the Noetic Flood happens. But a supernatural evil entity goes to somebody who's a really terrible person and is like, all your messed up wickedness and sins, I like you. You've got moxie. So what I need you to do is build this ark and then put a whole bunch of like unnatural creatures on it.
Yes.
And so it's the story of them on this ark during the 40 days of rain. And there's like certain ground rules that they can't destroy the other ark. So they both have to survive. And there's unicorns.
There are unicorns. What's up with Cullen Bunn taking staples of your childhood, whether that be the Bible or Arthurian legends, and being like, psych!
I got a little bit of evil for you. But he's really, really good at it. He's got that over on Oni Press. He's got The Damned, which is like that noir kind of vibe. So
that's what I'm saying.
I love your damage, man. I love it.
With, the Unholy Grail?
Yeah.
That's with Aftershock 2, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean,
Aftershock is a dark.
I like it though. They're so good at their job. No, you're right though. Art-wise, this was phenomenal.
Yeah, it had kind of like a manga sort of vibe to it.
Yes. Good speed, good pacing through the whole thing. The voices of the characters were solid.
Were fantastic.
Absolutely solid.
They're because you could hear like some of them had kind of a raspy, deep sound, and others kind of the one that was like very, very conniving one, and there's going to be some political intrigue, as much as you can have in that. So.
I mean, in literally on a boat.
Yeah.
It's all taking place on a boat.
Yeah, and they can't get out.
They're not supposed to.
Yeah.
There are rules. There are rules. The stakes of this one, I think, are very, very interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm real curious, like, okay, when you do something like this, where you take a story and you're redoing a known story, where we somewhat pretty much know how it's supposed to end, how do you bring in the twist here?
Yeah.
You know, like that's the part where you're like, okay.
Yeah. Because
that's going to be fun.
Yeah. I want to know how it ends.
Shout out to, this was a suggestion actually.
Yes.
So yeah, shout out for that suggestion because it was good.
Yeah, it was Dan Hartman, the Overlord of Evil on Twitter.
Of course it was Dan. Of course it was Dan, because Dan knows all.
Yes.
And he's cool. Very cool. Okay, so I took on Spider-Man 2 number 3, 4. Which one are we on? I think it's 3. I think it's 3. Yes, because they promoted 4.
Yeah.
But this one was interesting. Okay, so the question has been, who is Miles Morales in the 616? And that's literally what they devote this entire issue to.
Yes.
Like, and what makes it so bad is, okay, so like when we first kind of saw him, he's kind of like a hard edge. It's not like the type of person that you really like. You're like, you're kind of a bad dude. Yeah. You totally heart this man. Totally heart this man in this issue. And you're almost like, wait, I'm not supposed to like you. Yeah. You're not the Miles that I love. You're the bad one. Or is he?
Kind of giving us like a Jason Aaron-ish.
Kind of, yes. Like, okay, so Bendis is on this one, and obviously, you know, the talking is there. Yeah. So, like, the rapid fire dialogue is his thing, it's his place, it's his move, and he's great at it. And it works so well, especially considering some of the characters that he interacts with.
Okay.
There's one very notable Marvel mainstay guy that he interacts with where you see he's got, I mean, he's connected. Yeah. He's connected, and it makes perfect sense as to where he is now based on where he was then.
Okay.
So, definitely pick this one up. I think this is very interesting. I'm very curious as to how they're going to make this stick into the regular 616. Yeah. That's a big deal. Very, very big deal. Okay.
We have 2 choices.
Yeah.
Both are
near
good.
And dear.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to talk about the Millarworld Annual.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that one. Second Millarworld Annual.
Yes.
I mean, we've got 13 people getting the
Yeah.
opportunity of a lifetime to
Yeah.
produce work for the first time on a professional level, getting paid for it
Yeah.
by Mr. Mark Millar himself.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
That is damn cool, man. Like I'm not gonna lie.
You don't have to, as a creator or the owner of an imprint, you
Right.
don't have to let other people come in.
I don't do it.
But,
I don't share it all.
yeah.
People are like, hey, can I write for you? No. Create your own. Make your own stuff, son. That's what I do. Like every time.
I kind of picture that
Every time.
Stan Lee at some point in the past has done that.
He's like, it's Excelsior. I'm like, you stop it, Stan. You don't try to write Vantage in-house books. You stop that right now. I would not yell at Stan Lee. Let the record show that I would never yell at Stan Lee. Although that is a funny visual.
Yes.
Like I'm just saying, it's hilarious. But no, you're right, man. To let other people play with your toys,
Yeah.
like that's huge. And especially not only let them play with your toys, but to pay them like straight up professional wages. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. I don't envy. No, I'm lying. I envy every person in this book, but I don't envy the idea of the second series of this.
Yeah.
Like this is not the inaugural where you can just kind of be like, oh no, it's cool. Like there are standards.
Yeah. Like you have to be at least as good as, if not more so.
Right, than the previous batch.
Yeah.
These were fun stories.
Yeah. Very much so.
I don't think there was one that I really didn't like. And we had Nemesis, we had Huck,
Yep.
we had Superior, Super Crooks.
Yeah.
I know, right? Like these were some. I mean,
Yeah.
Kick-Ass. We can't forget Kick-Ass. There were some great stories in here.
Oh yeah. Just like, and all of them fit the feel and the style of their initial stuff.
Of course, of course.
And like, all right, that Superior story
Man,
was like heartbreaking.
Man, it was such a great comparative story.
Yeah.
Like this whole analogy of how it is to be superior and how it is when he's not.
Yeah.
That was real.
Yeah.
So I did submit this year, and I totally did a superior story. I am so glad that they went with this one because this one was so much sweeter than mine.
Yeah.
Mine actually took shots at Max Landis. Not joking. Like I literally took shots at Max Landis. I love you, Max. You know I do. But I wanted to take a stab at him and say like he was trying to pitch a revamp of the Superior film franchise and what that would be like.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I went there. I went
Nice.
there. But this one was way, way better.
Yeah.
This was so it was heartfelt. That was the thing. Like, I was taking a piss out of some things, but this one was very charming, and I'm impressed.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, because it really does. It's one of those. I'm trying to figure out how to describe it because it does. Without spoiling,
that's the hard
problem.
part. Man.
Yeah.
That is definitely the hard part.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost impossible. You know what? Not spoiling. The Huck one. How timely is that?
Right.
Considering some of the stuff that's going on,
Yeah.
like that is so
Yeah, because this wasn't something that was planned and
No,
done
this
within
was
the last
written
few weeks.
year, man.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And we need a Huck. Like
Yeah.
that's the world needs a Huck for as
Yes.
bad as things are getting. Maybe he's out there somewhere.
Right, Huck me, man. Huck you. Yeah, Huck
Yeah.
all of y'all.
Yeah.
Like that's what we want.
Huck
It'd
yeah.
be so perfect. It just does it. It's so perfect. Okay. Bloodshot. Now, you guys got like a special cover.
Yeah. So my review of it is not necessarily completely lacking self-servingness, but yeah, Valiant worked with us. And we've got our own cover with our logo on it.
That is dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like I kind of definitely have to have that one.
Yeah.
Just saying,
And it's really good on the inside, so
Oh
it's
my
not just
God,
us
okay.
trying to dollar
I was just
grab.
going to stick on the outside of the cover, but if you want to talk about the interiors,
Yeah.
okay, fine. So we've got Jeff Lemire on this
Yes.
one. We've got two artists,
Yeah.
though. Okay,
Yeah.
so who's the first guy?
Louis Lorosa.
Okay, and then the second,
It is.
yeah, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, I apologize.
Yeah, I'm going to mess it up. But he's awesome.
Yeah.
He is awesome. Okay, so for those that aren't aware of who Bloodshot is,
because that could be daunting because of the
Yes.
tightness. But this is much like EXO.
Yeah.
Where here's your primer. You know
Right.
what's happening.
and go.
Yeah.
Okay, so generally speaking, he is this soldier for hire, imbued with this nanite-infused abilities.
Yeah.
So we're like, rapid healing, super strong,
Yeah.
speed, can talk and control technology.
Yeah.
That's kind of
that was
helpful.
pretty scary.
I know, right? Oh my God. But this one, okay, so that's like your base primer.
Yeah.
Like to know who this guy is. It was a part of the, Black Ops government group, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna make super soldiers-ish.
right. and it was problematic, you know. But now he's free of this organization and just trying to survive.
Yeah, he just wants to have his family.
That's
he has
it.
A daughter,
that's the kicker, though. That's the kicker. He's got a daughter and a woman that he loves. How do you be this mercenary guy?
Yeah.
Like, here's the question, and I put this comparative right there. Could Frank Castle still be Frank Castle, the Punisher, if any member of his family still existed? That's the whole thing right here. Like, that's what I got out of this.
Because he's
such a great question.
Killing machine. He doesn't want to be a killing machine.
He doesn't want to be a killing machine.
But he still is.
He is a killing machine. Like, that's one of those, like, you take everything that you love about Wolverine and all the questions of, am I an animal? Am I an animal? I am a penguin. No, wrong character. Sorry. It's just how I feel about Wolverines. But it's OH!
They'll win again.
At some point.
At some point.
Sure.
We gotta get grandkids. They'll see it happen.
Maybe not.
Huh?
But no, the idea of this person that's really like questioning who they are.
Yeah.
You know, is it me? Is it something I can control? Is it not?
Yeah. And we see kind of the tiptoeing up to various lines and doing stuff that we've all kind of been like, shouldn't I?
I know if I do this, I'm not gonna like it, but I do this.
And especially at the other end of that, I was like, whoa.
Dude.
Whoa.
Dude. That's not okay.
Yeah.
Under any circumstance.
Yeah. And this will make sense once you read it.
Once you read it. But yeah, like if that was the answer I got,
I'd be making travel plans.
I'd definitely blood spot some things all across the country if you know what I'm talking about. If you read it, you know what I'm talking about. And then, of course, the time jumps within it are very, very interesting. I cannot wait to see how those two things.
Because when they dovetail, especially I was thinking at the last page, that something was going to happen, but I was thinking something different was going to happen.
Something far different, not that.
Yeah.
So that begs a lot of questions, like.
And who is they in relation to?
Right. These are the questions. So I can't wait to see how this goes. I think this is going to be a very compelling story. How many issues is the first arc? Do you know?
I think 6, I believe.
Oh, that's solid. That's solid. You get so much room. You can spread things out, let the wings flap. And Jeff knows what he's doing. I mean, there's no two ways about that. So
and like this week could have been a Jeff Lemire week because we had Black Hammer. He writes so many stuffs and it's so good.
You know, him, Colin Bunn, like they were killing it.
Yeah.
You know what? It's that time, man.
Honorably speaking.
Let's do it. Let's mention some things.
Yeah, let's mention.
Honorable mentions. We have ways of making you talk about the honorable mentions.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we've got one that's the same. Dark Knight, Batman, the Red Death.
Yes.
And then we split.
Why don't you talk about Invincible? Because I flipped through it.
Okay.
And I saw things.
This is, again, we're on the end of things here. The end of all things.
Yes.
This hurts me. Oh, God. Part 8 of 12. That means there's only 4 left.
Yeah.
Only 4 left. I mean, I'll be honest. The reason why this is on my honorable mentions list, it's a good fight.
Yes.
This is a big fight issue.
Yeah.
However, I didn't like them talking.
Really?
There's explanations that I literally could have done without, and that kind of, I don't want to say it took me out of it, but because of all the buildup of this, let them fight. You know, we could have gone straight like Godzilla, Ken Watanabe. Let them fight. And don't say nothing else. Like once we get to a certain point, no words. It's just what it is. That would have been phenomenal. But I mean, I understand Kirkman's got to earn his due a little bit. He's got to show why he's the writer. But shout out to Otley and who is the colors in this one? Because where they fight on the sun.
Yeah,
we saw that at the last one. Let's see. Mark Morales is on the inks and Nathan Fairbairn. Dude, wow.
Because that could not have been an easy job.
Oh my God. Like, what color is the sun? Bright. Like, that's what color it is. But they found a way to make it work. These last 4 have got to be ridiculous. They've got to be ridiculous. I can't even, I don't even know.
But it's going to be over. And Invincible has been such an incredible superhero
Come on,
comic.
man, stop talking about it. You just... Unbreak my heart. Come on, Kirkman. Give us 6 more.
Yeah.
You can't end on 144. Like, who does that?
Marvel
50.
Marvel will tack on an extra issue to a miniseries.
Easily. Like, how many secret what was it?
Invasive secrets.
Invasive secrets, pyres, fires, and wars. How many did they have? There's like 73 of them.
11-ish, but it was
ridiculous.
It was an 8-issue mini.
It was a 4-issue miniseries, and
Yeah.
they spread that whole out.
There's more pages.
So yeah, that was like literally. I'm in a very strong writing place right now, so that's why I'm all like critical. I'm like, did you need to say this? For me, I didn't want you to say that much, but also, I don't want it to end either. Please, no, just call me. Whatever I got to do, man. Just let me know.
Yeah, I can give him money.
Right.
I got like $3.
I've got at least 2.
Yeah.
That's a solid $5.
That's 5.
Come on.
You could almost go to Wendy's and have lunch.
No. You can definitely go to Wendy's and have lunch with the 4 for $5.
Oh, that's
4
right.
For 4, whatever it is. Yeah. Come on. That's good eating. Boom. Wendy's. Better plug us.
Yeah.
Or watch us or something like
that.
All right. So,
so back in college.
All right. So now you read one that I am like kicking myself for not having read.
Yeah, it's a dual branded book, DC and Dark Horse.
Okay.
Gail Simone actually is the writer for it. It is Wonder Woman and Conan. And I went in, Gail is an incredible writer.
Of course.
But I kind of went in with the idea in my head or the feeling that it was just going to be kind of a throwaway.
Right.
Because
you're like, yeah.
But DC, like they've done with their other recent partners, Batman, Elmer Fudd, and that kind of thing, this is good. It's solid and it makes sense.
First of all, how is this not a crossover that's happened before?
Right?
Someone explain that to me.
Yeah. Because it fits. It's easy.
Of course.
You don't need, they'll bounce from there to the 21st century and then be kidnapped by aliens. Like, no, it's Conan and it's Wonder Woman. Boom! Just fighting people. Like, what do you want? It's amazing. So if you're a fan of Conan, which I am, I'm a fanatic for Conan. It's well done.
Okay.
And the character is nailed. Wonder Woman also incredibly well written, and Gail puts us in a position where there's some questions, which is an intentional part to help us keep reading. So it's it's really, really good.
I like it. I mean, that's kind of brilliant. If you could put together Conan era or Wonder Woman era League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, who else would you add on there? I mean, obviously Conan and Wonder Woman. Would you put Hercules on there? Would that be tension? Would Wonder Woman even work with Hercules? Would
I don't know.
Would she be like, I know what you did with my mom? I'm so mad. Like, how would that go down? Like, I just want to know, because in, what was it, Justice League Avengers?
Yeah.
She definitely went after Marvel's Hercules over that. Yeah. And that was hilarity.
Not a fan of the Hercules.
No,
not one bit.
She tried to put the hurt on Herc. That's what happened.
Oh, yeah. Hercules.
Oh, nice. Good job. All right, so Dark Knight, Batman, The Red Death. Can I just say how metal the freaking name is? The Red Death. That's an album I would listen to. At
some point when I restart my black metal band, I'm going to steal one of these titles and then just wait to get sued.
You should. No. The suing is right and proper. That's exactly how that should happen. Obviously, this is the Flash-inspired Batman.
Yeah.
Seeing all these things, of course, you're like, how are we going to get there? I don't know.
But it explains some stuff.
This was good.
It makes sense in terms of why these things exist. I was like, oh crap, that's some through the wormhole stuff.
Right. Shout out to Josh Williamson for writing this one. The underworld of the multiverse.
Yeah.
It is not just this blanket thing. There are literal worlds down there, which I'm like, okay, so as we understand the multiverse, the way that it works, for every choice, there's a planet that you didn't make that choice.
Yeah.
But it seems like there is a negative, where it's not just that you didn't make the choice, but by making the choice, something bad happens.
Yeah.
Like the outcome is negative.
Which is amazing, because then it worked perfectly because the interactions between the two characters, and like, oh, okay, that's why there would be this person with this power set.
Right.
And
yeah. The setup for this is probably one of the most insane Batmanish things I've ever seen.
But you could see Bruce Wayne making that decision.
Absolutely could see it. The arsenal that he's using?
Yeah.
What?
Like, he would plan for it.
He would absolutely. And I'm almost like, Bruce, why don't you have these things? I really need Bruce to actually employ something like this for no good reason and just to make Barry uncomfortable. Just be like, who you been talking to, bruh? And he's like, oh, I've had these.
Just in case.
Right.
Yeah. It's like,
you know, don't play. Yeah. Don't fall asleep.
I'm the fast Dark Knight.
I mean, and this was great though. Yeah. Like, if all of them have this level of thought put into them, I think this is going to be a very exciting series.
Oh my gosh,
you could easily be like, Batman fatigue, time out, too much Batman, cut it out.
But
this works.
Yeah, Batman's just the chassis for these characters.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I am a local comic store owner, and I began decreasing my orders on the one-shots.
I understand.
In normal circumstances, would be very happy with that because I get things right. I feel at this point, after reading this one, that I am trapped in one of those underworlds because I made the mistake of reducing.
It's not your fault, man. It's not your fault. And I want to say, like, Snyder's even talked about how they were very reluctant to have too many outstretching pieces because they don't want it to be one of those crossover events that bogs you down, hurts their sales, hurts the shops. They don't want that. So I'm like, look at this. Way to be conscious, guys. Way to not only tell a kick-ass story, but to be thoughtful of your fan base.
If only other companies would take notice of this model.
God, that would be a marvelous thing.
That'd be marvelous,
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Simply marvelous.
Yeah. Excelsior.
What a house of ideas that could build. So definitely get this. Like, there's no two ways about it. The art is fun. I don't know how to say your last name. Hold on, I'm gonna try this. Di Giordaminicio?
Gianna Domenico?
Dang it. Okay. So I'm not good at that. So it's amazing. It is good. Dude, how he comes about, that is intense.
It makes sense. Like how there was not an Elseworld story like this
before.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I'm almost glad there wasn't, so we can have this.
Yeah.
Like, real talk. I'm just saying. You know what they need though? You know what would make this? If they had a song that they could recommend or a playlist that they could attach to this. That's what would make this. That would truly make this metal.
Okay, so we've got Casting Forge, issue 1, 2, and this. So there's five books out here thus far. I challenge you viewers to give us 5 songs with a song that pairs up to each issue.
That's it right there. I like it. You know what? Maybe we should make this a contest. Maybe if you win, maybe we send you an issue of something like that.
Yeah. If there was only some unique item that we could send to somebody.
What could we send?
Oh, man. Racking my brain so hard I'm getting bloodshot eyes.
Man. You know what? It would be so cool if, like, we could cross-promote the store, another awesome title that just kind of gets inside your head. And, I mean, it's like nanites or something. Just kind of, you know. Yeah. Dude, your eyes are all red. They're all, like,
bloodshot and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of, calm down. It's okay. We'll figure it out. While we're figuring it out, though, you guys figure out a song to send to us. That way, you might get to win something cool that we're not sure what it's going to be yet. Don't know.
Could be anything.
Could be anything. I don't know. Something
Some stuff
that says, you know, Comic Town.
Bloodshot Salvation #1.
Make sure you have a good, valiant effort. That's what we want.